Are you gonna say hi? Hey everybody, Ali Madawi here with little Sebastian Ali Madawi here along with me. My little man loves to be on FaceTime because that's how we call the family. So at any time we call anybody, family members or what have you, he loves to jump on. So I wanted to do a Facebook Live and just kind of like share the love with everybody. And he was like, ba, 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 ba. And I figured, you know what? You can learn. Yeah, you see in yourself. Bravo. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about some of the things that I've learned over the last 12 months. It has been an incredible journey for myself. I kind of took a step back from a whole lot, focused on this little munchkin and my baby girl, wifey. And, you know, kind of reshuffled the cards and went through almost a recreation for me. But that mommy is not gonna answer. These are the people. This is called Facebook Live. I know you're expecting another face, but they're not gonna answer. This is what I was telling you earlier. Nadie va a contestar, papá. So we're gonna tell them 3 things, okay? We're gonna tell them 3 things. Is that okay? Muéstrele. Here, guys. I'll give him a little attention. Number 1. Show number 1. Yeah, see it right there. Number 1. Muéstrele los ojos. Los ojos. La nariz. No, las gafas no. Las gafas no. Las orejas. Yeah. Babies are gonna be babies. So went through a huge transformation, took a step back from many things that I normally do, whether it was on the business space or had to literally just reshuffle my card and recreate myself, my journey, my path, if you will. And thank God, because of this little guy right here and giving me a reason to humble myself and pull back a little and do certain things in a different way. I partnered up with some great individuals, not necessarily in multi-level marketing or network marketing. You want to go play? Go get Penda. And I'm excited with what the future has for me, for my family, and you know, still in the business world, still in the social networking space, and there's so many great things that are coming up down the pipeline with my mentor and with the people that I've decided to lock arms with. But nonetheless, one of the things, or a couple of the things that I've realized about my journey is I always invested a lot of my time in the wrong people. And even when it comes to attracting the right people, you know, I was always taught, don't prejudge, don't prejudge, don't prejudge. And that's factual to a certain amount. Don't prejudge anybody. Everybody deserves an opportunity. But one thing or a few things that I learned is I was investing a lot of time on the wrong people, although they were giving me a whole kind of signs telling me, hey, we're not the right people for you. You know, they would say things like, well, let me think about it and I'll get back to you. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll follow up with you next week. And next week will come around. Yeah, no, I'm busy. Like, they're giving me these signs. The timing is not right for me, but I was going after it because I'm thinking, I'm not going to give up on you. I'm not going to give up on you. So one thing that I have learned is to evaluate everything that everyone is telling me. So when someone is telling me, hey, it's not the right timing, or if they give me the subliminal version of it, or hey, I'm kind of busy this week, or let me get back to you after I talk to my wife, I actually stepped back and I said, great, we'll check back when we check back. But when I do check back, I don't talk business. Meaning, unless you're as hungry as I am about the business space, there is no point for you and I to really have that conversation because you don't have that fire within and we're not in the same wavelength. And if we're not in the same wavelength, it doesn't matter how excited I am. It doesn't matter how much I tell you about a product, a service, a process, or whatever the case may be. It's automatically going to be off. So I decided to invest all of my attention to those who are as excited as I am, those who speak like me, those who are relatable. That's my way of knowing for a fact you deserve me to invest the time and energy and resources within you. Because if I'm going to take it away from my son and my wife, doesn't it make sense? It has to be someone who's willing to A, take advantage of what I am offering as far as my time goes, and B, they're willing to give the love back, right? The return of investment. So that's kind of like my way of unit of measurement, if you will. Now, the top 3 things that I learned to attract the right people is 1, be authentic. You know, I used to do research before doing a Facebook Live, and what topic is hot? What should I talk about? Who should I learn from, or who should I be inspired by? What YouTube video to watch? What chapter of a book should I read? What takeaway should I share? And that kind of stuff. And as great as that could be as a strategy, it's still not authentic. It was a body that's using a voice, but speaking on behalf of something or someone else. It wasn't myself. So I made a decision. I'm actually going to be me, because if you like me for who I am, then we got a connection. If you don't, what kind of defeats the whole purpose? Because sooner or later, you're going to subconsciously realize what Ali was talking about, or what Ali was sharing. That's what everybody else is talking about. One, two, that's not him. That's a different speaker that Ali just transferred through his own words. So I decided I'm going to just be myself, talk like I talk, speak like I speak, act like I act, be myself, because authenticity is truth. Authenticity is the real deal, right? And if you're going to build a relationship with somebody, don't you want it to be about real? Don't you want it to be truthful? So authenticity is the number one piece that I would highly recommend if you want to attract the right people that you're going to have the right frequency with. Number two, see, one thing that I love about the business world is we are visionaries, right? We think big, we dream big. But at the same time, there is many in the business space who get caught in hype. They hype up. They're not visionaries. Oh my God, this is the biggest thing ever. This is going to go to $1 billion in 2 years. We're going to be so rich. We're going to. Okay, now again, being a dreamer, being a visionary is amazing, but it's not backed up with data. It's nothing but hype. In other words, it has to be so meticulously studied, prepared for, before you let it out of your mouth. Because if you can't back up that dream with a game plan, right? If you don't do it like we say, with a valued great discovery style, right? It does not matter. It's hype. If I'm going to tell you how I'm going to get to $1 million, and I've made those mistakes before, I'm not blaming anybody. I was that guy, 2, 3, 4 years ago, when I'm like, oh my God, we're going to make $1 million this year. And the attention was great. The effort was amazing. The work ethic was ridiculous. But I did not have a game plan. I did not have a backup plan. I didn't have things that were leading towards that vision and that dream. So again, without factual data that is programming and organizing your steps to get into the actual dream and that vision, it's nothing but hype. It's not like I know you believe it, but your audience are saying, there we go again, another hypey conversation, right? So do yourself a favor before you spit it out of your mouth, before you say, we're going to make 100,000 or 1 million, or we're going to change the world or whatever. Ask yourself a question. What is my game plan to get to that dream, to get to that vision, to achieve what it is that I'm talking about right now, right? So a game plan is impeccable. You have to have it. If you don't, I'm sorry, you're caught up in the hype. And partly, that's the reason why 97% of people who get into e-commerce, network marketing, home-based business, associate marketing, affiliate, whatever you want to call it, it ends up not making a dime, not a dime. That's because they get caught in the hype and they don't actually have a game plan that backs up that dream that they have. Last but not least is you have to put an environment or create an environment where you can't fail. Now, that could be misinterpreted in a different way, but what I mean by you can't fail, you can't take away what I'm in control of, right? If I'm in control of something, you can't take it away from me. So creating an environment that you're not dependent on other representatives, that you're not dependent on colleagues that have to do something in order for you to succeed. An environment that I am in control of my activities, that I am in control of the results that are going to be created, because that way it is all on me. And I know for a fact, now again, don't take the message and say, oh, so you're saying no leverage? You can delegate, you can outsource, you can create teams, you can do all that. But the main source of success has to be dependent on me, my activities, my action, and my results. If I'm waiting on someone else to create my success, well, guess what? I'm riding on someone else's coattail. And what happens is things don't ever work out the way that you're supposed to have them work out. Every now and then you get lucky and they work out great, but most of the time they ended up going the direction that you weren't hoping for. Because again, as entrepreneurs, we are visionaries and we underestimate what it actually takes to create business. I heard an amazing quote from John Damon from Shark Tank. He said entrepreneurs underestimate the amount of work needed and overestimate the results that they're going to have. Everyone thinks, oh yeah, this is a 90-day blitz. Well, a 90-day blitz only scratches the surface of what it could be. But you have to do it every 90 days to get to the next milestone and the next milestone and the next milestone. And your first milestone may be just, hey, I just want to show that there is proof of concept. I want to get 10 customers that will buy what I have and buy it again 2 months in a row. That's a proof of concept. That's a huge milestone, by the way. And then go to the next one. Okay, now I want to build a sales force. Now I want to build a brand, and so on and so forth. But you cannot depend on the effort of others, because by experience, after 10 years, I'm here to tell you, the very few who are like you, who act, think, smile, are enthusiastic like you, like the first category I was talking about, they're going to deliver. They're going to give the love back. But the majority, unfortunately, are not educated, nor are they set up with their coaches or their company that they're building with, or even in their traditional business or their traditional job, to have the success that you are hoping that they're going to bring to you. So if they couldn't do it for themselves, what makes you think that, oh yeah, I can create it through the masses? Again, don't take my message the wrong way. I'm not taking a dig at network marketing. I love network marketing. I'm still getting paid from projects in the past in network marketing. That is not what I am saying. What I am telling you is you have to be in control of your efforts and or your results. Otherwise, you will drag your survival mode, as we call it, for a very, very, very long time. And the people who are in your life, your spouse, your kids, they're also going to have to feel that. They're going to delay the vacations. They're going to delay the going out once a month. They're going to delay the things that you want to do with them and the time you're taking away from them, because you have a dream but you don't have a game plan. So I hope these few tips have helped you out just to get your mindset where it needs to be, and to be able to attract the right people. I will be doing more Facebook Lives. My baby boy is now going to be 15 months within the next month. Guess what? He's walking, he's talking, he's playing. He realizes that he's in control of his own playroom. So Daddy is back. I am back and I'm ready to work again and do Facebook Lives. Not that I wasn't working, but I was doing a whole lot behind the scene. But I'm ready to give the love again and share with you all everything that I have been going through my journey. I do not claim to know it all, but I do claim that I am always learning a whole lot. So why not give you a little bit to you? So thank you for the love. Thank you for spending some time with me, and I will be seeing you in the next live. Take care, everybody.